Happy New Year! It is 2018. This is my first official like sit down chatty video with you of this year. So I hope that's okay. Welcome back. If you are obviously not new, but if you're new, hi, I'm Ciara. I make weekly vlogs every Wednesday at 6 PM. I also do a lot of travel, lifestyle, Disney content. Subscribe if you like the sound of all of that, because I would very much appreciate it. And for this video today, I'm going to be showing you all of my favourites from last year. So the list isn't overly long this year. Normally I write a list that's like as long as my arm, but this year it's only like 3/4 of my arm, so that's okay. So I think we should just get started. I'm going to start with makeup. There are a few bits that I've bought this year or in previous years, and this year they've either had like a rebirth and I've absolutely adored them, or they've been new this year and I've been using them like every day ever since. So let's start with this mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I think I've mentioned this so many times in favourites videos that I've done in the past year, maybe even the year before. But I absolutely adore this mascara. This is incredible. It is insane how good this is. Like, the brush is really, like, not an overly big brush. I mean, it's quite big, but it's not like massive, which is really good because you can get in there and you can like go for it. But you don't need like too much of this stuff to make your eyelashes look really good, which is what I like, because I don't really like sitting there for like 5 minutes just doing like, just going there with the brush and like brrr, like this all the time. Like, it's not me. But yeah, I love this mascara. I use it every day. It's just incredible. I've got 2 lip products now. I feel like I mentioned this one in every like favourites because I just wear it every day pretty much. And it is this creamy matte lipstick from Maybelline also. It is in the shade Nude Embrace. This is how much I have left. Like, I have nothing of this lipstick left. There's like nothing left. I just love it. It's such a gorgeous colour. It's so good. I'm going to need to get a new one of these this year because I'm running out, and I absolutely adore this lipstick. It's my like go-to daily lip stuff. And I feel like it lasts pretty well as well. Like it stays on for quite a long time. And if it does start to fade, for me it doesn't matter that much because it's quite similar to my lip colour anyway. It's just a bit more nudey. But I really love this. I would highly recommend this lipstick. If you're looking for a nude and you're inexperienced with nudes like I am, that's the one to get. That was my first nude I ever bought, and it was really great. Another lipstick, well, not really a lipstick, but a liquid lipstick, has been the Barry M Lip Kit in the shade Go To. I forgot to get the pencil, but there's a pencil that goes with it. It's basically a dupe for like the Kylie Jenner stuff, but I think it was only like £10 for like the lip pencil and this. The lip pencil's really creamy. This just goes on like butter, and then it doesn't dry out your lips like other liquid lipsticks do. And I am not a like dryer out liquid lipstick person, but if like I need a lipstick that's gonna last ages but is a bit like fancier and a bit like wow than the one I wear, Nude Embrace by Maybelline, I tend to reach for this one. The last makeup-y kind of item is my Rimmel London #Insta Fix and Go setting spray and primer. It's a primer as well. I don't use it as a primer. I have done when I want to wear it, when I went to Disneyland Paris. I bought this for Disneyland Paris really when I went in July last year. I bought it for then because I was worried that my makeup was gonna not drip off my face, because I have dry skin, so my makeup tends to stick to my face anyway, but I was worried that it wouldn't last like as well, because obviously when you're at Disney you're gonna have photos taken like all the time because it's just such a great holiday, and I wanted my makeup to look semi-decent for most of the day, so I wanted a setting spray. And I did look at the Urban Decay one, but I just didn't have the money to spend, you know, like a lot of money on a setting spray. And so they brought this one out about a month before I went, or maybe a bit longer than that, but they brought this one out, and I thought, well, I think it was about £6 or something like that, and I thought, why not just try it? and it works. I've used it ever since. I've used it every day ever since, because I just don't feel like my face is complete without this now. I don't use it as a primer. Like I said, I did when I went to Disney. I didn't feel like it made my makeup any better than just using it as a setting spray, but it was still really good, and I really enjoy using this. When this runs out, I'm totally going to get another one, but it's actually lasting quite a while. So that's makeup done, but I do have like a hair accessory that I'm going to include. It's this little green bow. Now, I only got this in October, so I don't know if I can actually really include it, but I love, ever since I got this back in October, I have been loving wearing bows. She says when she doesn't have anything in her hair, but I have worn this like most weeks ever since I've got it. I'm not just saying this specific bow that I like this style of bow that's got like a little clip on the back, but this kind of set me off back into loving bows again. And this is my favourite bow. This is from a friend of mine, Georgie Bow XO. She makes bows that are so, I mean, look at this. Look how gorgeous this is, if it will focus. Just look how gorgeous it is. It's green, it's glittery, it's so sparkly, and it looks really cute in the hair. I mean, I'm just going to put it in randomly now, but it just looks like really cute and a really nice like finishing touch. We got these in a gift, in a goodie bag, and Georgie kindly donated all a bow each to everyone, and I got a green one, and I'm kind of thinking about getting some more. Because I love this. I want a red one, a blue one, and like a goldy colour one, I think. So I'm definitely tempted to get one. This is such a good quality bow. Like, it hasn't lost its shape or anything. Like, I highly recommend Georgie's bows. Films! Let's move on to film. I love film. I study film at college, if you didn't know. There have been 4 films that I've absolutely loved this year. One of the films came out at the end of 2016 in America, but it actually came out in the UK at the beginning of 2017. The first film that I absolutely fell in love with in 2017 was La La Land. Do you know what? I said I hated it to begin with, but then I watched it more and I kind of loved it. But the thing I like about it is the music and the choreography and that kind of thing, and how visually pleasing it looks. I still agree with the storyline isn't all that good. Sorry. What I say, it's a High School Musical, but it's an adult High School Musical. But I absolutely adore this film, especially this scene with like the skyline just all beautiful, and I love this number and everything, and it's, yeah. So I like the numbers, the songs, and the performance and everything, but I just don't think the script and the storyline was all there. Like, it wasn't all that. It wasn't anything like, oh my god, this is incredible. Like, it was just like, the storyline's, yeah, it's okay. But I really did enjoy everything else about it. Like, it's visually pleasing. I love Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling. I think it's a really good film, but just hasn't got the best storyline. Another film that came out last year that I loved, that I cried at, and I still cry when I watch it, is Beauty and the Beast, the live action version. I bloody love this film. This, I think, is my favourite like live action film of all time, because Beauty and the Beast is my hands down favourite Disney movie. The cartoon is, anyway. And this, I think, comes a very close second, because I love it. I love the songs, I love the visuals again, I love the storyline. Absolutely love this film. It's so good. It's just amazing, and I love it. And I might watch this again. I might watch it this weekend, because I love this film. I love it more than you could possibly imagine. I want the dress. I think I've said this before, but I would actually wear this dress. I would actually wear that, because I just think it's so stunning. Like, I want it, but Disney don't make it in an adult size, which is really sad, because I really want one, and I don't want to spend loads of money on one handmade. So if anyone would like to send me a dress, I would appreciate it. Not that I have an occasion to wear it. I think I'd just wear it around the house, bake a cake in it, like, and just twirl and be a princess for a bit. 2017 was the year that I discovered Disney Life, and I got it in June and it was the best decision I've ever made, because there's so many Disney films that I realised I haven't watched. I call myself like a #1 Disney fan. I'm really not, because I haven't seen all the Winnie the Pooh movies that are out. I haven't seen all of, like, I haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph. I still haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph. I need to watch that. And there were 2 films that I never watched before this year, and that everyone used to say, like, they were quite underrated, I feel. But then when you look into the Disney community further, like I did this year, you actually see that a lot of people love these movies, but Disney don't do anything about it. So those 2 movies were Big Hero 6 and Hercules. I had never seen either of these movies before this year, and I made it my mission, because Hercules is the film that came out in the year I was born. I think it came out a month or 2 before I was born, or a month after, I can't remember. But I really wanted to see that because it's my birth movie. Like, it's the movie that came out the year of my birth. I had to watch it, and I actually really liked it. I loved the songs in it, the music was really good, and I just really loved it. I thought it was really good. And Big Hero 6 was another favourite. Those are the 2 favourites that I loved out of all the ones I've watched. I do love pretty much all the Disney movies, but those 2 have stood out and I've watched since, because I just thought they were so good. Big Hero 6 is such like a good, like a message or something behind it. I don't really know, but I love Baymax. Baymax is my new favourite thing. I'd love just a Baymax to like pop out and just be like, ba la 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 la, you know, that kind of thing. Like, I love that. And I really want to go to Walt Disney World where you can meet Baymax and you can just have that marshmallow kind of hug. I think that'd be really cool. Those are all the movies that I've absolutely adored this year and I've watched countless times. Oh, let's do TV. I've got some TV shows that I've been loving. Like, loving, love so much. And those are, we'll go with the ones on Netflix first. I mean, most of these are on Netflix. Pretty much all of these are on Netflix bar one. So we'll start with Dynasty. That's a fairly newish one to Netflix. It's actually not a Netflix original. It's actually it's on TV in America and on the CW network, but it's a Netflix original here. It's essentially Gossip Girl, but like a modern version, and it's got that girl from Victorious in it. Can't remember her name, but I absolutely loved her in it. And I was googling her like before Dynasty came out and was a thing. I was googling like what had happened to her. Yeah, not much had happened to her apparently, and then now she does Dynasty and she's really cool and I really like it. I really loved Gossip Girl when I watched that for the first time ever a few years ago, and I now really like Dynasty because it's basically Gossip Girl but just kind of more modern and everything. So I really like that, and if you like Gossip Girl I would really recommend it. Jane the Virgin. I feel like this is an underrated TV show. I have loved Jane the Virgin this year. I kind of watched it a couple of years ago, but they only had the first season on Netflix and I never really watched it after that because it took them ages to put season 2 on, and then they kind of put season 2 and season 3 on at the same time and it was like, whoa. And then this year I kind of like, you know, in the summer I was like, I've got nothing to watch. Oh my god, Jane the Virgin. That was really good when I watched it. It's basically Jane gets artificially inseminated and becomes pregnant, and she's also a virgin. It's quite a funny story. I really like it. It's kind of like apparently it's like a telenovela, but I've never seen a telenovela, so I wouldn't know. But I really do like Jane the Virgin. There's so many like plot twists. I can't believe the plot twist I watched the other day. I'm not okay about it. I'm not okay. I've mentioned Crazy Ex-Girlfriend a lot. I love this show. I feel like this is even more underrated than Jane the Virgin because I just don't feel like many people watch it, but everyone that I say to watch it and they go and watch it tell me how much they love it, and I really worry that they're gonna cancel it because not many people watch it. But hopefully if we spread the word about Crazy Ex-Girlfriend enough, they'll keep it because I love this show. It is exactly what it says on the tin. It's a girl who moves across the country. She moves from New York to West Covina in LA because her ex-boyfriend lives there and she wants to get back with her ex-boyfriend, and it's all about Josh Chan, and it's really great, and there's so many things happening, and then there's Greg, and then there's new guy, what's his name, Nathaniel? I can't remember, but the really fit guy that's on it now. And, oh my god, it's so good. And why I love it so much, not because the storyline is absolutely hilarious, but because there's songs in it. There's actual songs. Like, you know when you live a situation and you just want to like, you just think this is a great like number, like you just start singing in your head, like, you know, I'm filming a video, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know if any of you have ever experienced it before, but this happens to me all the time where I'm like, this would be a great song. I can imagine myself singing this as a song, and it just happens, and it's just brilliant, and the songs are hilarious. They're so funny and so good. Oh my god, it's so good. If you have Netflix and you like comedy shows, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend is the one for you. I promise you, it is absolutely hilarious. It's so funny. It's brilliant. It's, oh my god, it's utter brilliance. I love it. The last Netflix show is The Crown. Oh, I love The Crown. I mean, I think you probably all heard of it, but it's basically, it's a Netflix original. It's about Queen Elizabeth II and about how she came to the throne and everything. They recently brought out season 2 and I have been absolutely loving it. I binged watched it in like 3 days, season 2, because it was really good. I wanted to like savor it, but I just couldn't. It was too good, and you're just like, next episode. It's so easy to just say next episode. I wish they didn't do that because I just watch it all the time. And I'm gonna rewatch it with my grandma because I bought her the DVD of The Crown for Christmas, because Netflix produced a DVD of it, which was great because it means I can share it with my grandma, because my grandma doesn't have Netflix. And even though if I did give her my password, which I'm more than happy to do, she wouldn't understand how to use it anyway. So it's probably just better that I bought her the DVD of it. So I'm gonna rewatch it because it's so good. So good. I love Claire Foy in it. She's an amazing actress and I think suits the role of Queen Elizabeth, young Queen Elizabeth. I just think it's so good. And Matt Smith, I think he's also really good as Prince Philip. I think, oh, it's just so good. There's so much drama in it. And I want to know how much of it's true, but I don't think we'll ever find that out. But it's a really good show. The last show is not on Netflix. It's on Channel 4. But I don't think they do it anymore. But I've been watching it on like the catch-up thing on, I think it's called All 4. It's called Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares USA. The last like month, I would say, I have been watching it non-stop. Like, you'll catch me just watching it. It's so good. It's so addictive. Oh my god. I think after I finish Kitchen Nightmares USA, I'm gonna have to go on to the UK version because that was the original, but then they took it out to the US, but I just started watching the US. I think I saw a video of it, like a snippet on Facebook, and it was like, how to make Gordon Ramsay sick. And I was like, this is a show? And then I found out it was actually called Kitchen Nightmares, and it was Kitchen Nightmares USA. And so I started watching it and I've fallen in love with it. I'm on series 3 right now and I've nearly finished series 3 and I started it less than a month ago. But I've been absolutely loving it. It's basically Gordon Ramsay, the famous chef, goes around to all of these like run-down restaurants that aren't doing very well, and he like zhuzhes them up and makes them brand new. New menu, new decor, new chef sometimes, new staff. Like, it's so good. And like some of the states these kitchens are in, like there was one that had a cooked duck in a tray of raw ducks, and the cooked duck was like floating around in raw duck juice. It was absolutely disgusting, and so many of them have rotten produce in their fridges. And I'm like, why don't you just clear it out? Or why do you have it? Oh, it's disgusting. It's so addictive. I recommend you watch it because it will put you off going to restaurants for life. But I'm still going to go to restaurants because I love food. And I don't really like cooking all that much. We'll go on to music. This is me pretending to have earphones in, like jamming out, like woo, woo, woo. There have been 3 artists that have really like stuck out and came out in like my Spotify like favourites of 2017. And those were, I'm just trying to find the list. Those were, I know what they were. They were Ollie Murs was my number 1, 2nd was Taylor Swift, and 3rd was Dodie Clark. Yeah, I mean that sums up my life really. I can't find the blooming picture. Ah, here we go. Ollie Murs, Taylor Swift, Dodie Clark, and then I've got 4 and 5 on here as well. 4 was Emma Watson because of the Beauty and the Beast soundtrack, and then 5 was Justin Hurwitz, who wrote the music for La La Land. So that kind of explains everything. Apparently my favourite song of 2017 on Spotify was In the Middle by Dodie, which is pretty much true because I absolutely love that song. I think it's, I love it. I don't know why. It's my favourite. Second favourite song is Look What You Made Me Do by Taylor Swift. I wouldn't say that was a favourite off of her album Reputation. Gorgeous is my favourite because Look What You Made Me Do came out first. Therefore, that was kind of the one I listened to the most. Anyway, third on the list is Would You Be So Kind by Dodie. Fourth on the list is Ready For It, Taylor Swift. Fifth on the list is Gorgeous by Taylor Swift. No Ollie Murs in my top songs of 2017 list, but Ollie Murs was my top artist of 2017. Yeah, I don't know. But I saw Ollie Murs last year in 2017 and 2017, and he was incredible. I've seen him live countless times. I've seen him every tour bar his first tour, and I just love his music. There isn't a song that I dislike on any of his albums. I just really like Ollie Murs. I really like his music. And then also the same with Taylor Swift. I didn't see her live last year, but I am seeing her live this year. I'm so excited. I dropped my phone in excitement. I'm so excited. I've been waiting to see Taylor Swift live for like 10 years. I've wanted to see her ever since I was 10 years old. But I've never been able to get tickets to any of her shows, and I'm going to see her in June at Wembley Stadium, everybody. Wembley Stadium. I'm so excited. Anyway, yeah, Gorgeous is my favourite song of her album Reputation. Been loving that. Second favourite would be This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things, Honey. That one. And then third favourite would be I Did Something Bad. Fourth would be Call It What You Want. Fifth would be Ready For It. I'll leave it there because I can't put the rest. Sitting on New Year's Day though. Oh, okay, maybe I'll just put like all of them on number one because I really like all of those songs. Oh dear. Yeah, and Dodie's EP You, really loved that. I preferred that much more to her first one that she made. I think it's got some banging tunes on it. Absolute banging. It was great. Those are the three things I've loved in music. I have loved 2 books throughout 2017. All I Know Now by Carrie Hope Fletcher and On the Other Side by Carrie Hope Fletcher. These have been my 2 favourite books that I've read this year, both by the same author. I love Carrie quite a lot. This one's all about Carrie, and this would have been amazing if I'd have had this at like 17 years old to read. I really love Carrie's style of writing. I am going to be purchasing, no, I've already got it. I'm going to be purchasing a new one that comes out in the summer of this year. And I'm also going to read All That She Can See next because I just love her writing. I think she's such a good writer. So this one's about like Carrie's life. It would have been perfect for me at like 17 as there's like advice and stuff in here that I really needed back then. This one is a really great story. Evie Snow dies, and it's about her trying to get to her own personal heaven and how she has to like tell everyone her secrets and stuff before she can move on out of like the kind of waiting room to her own personal heaven. And it's just such a good story. I read this so quickly. I could not put it down. It was so good. Really love this book. Okay. Bloggers. This is a new section. I don't normally talk about bloggers because I've never really read blogs. Well, I have read blogs, but not like religiously gone and read that person's blog. Whereas this year I've been a bit different. I've gone and like read someone's blog religiously, and I've got on my list Louise Bodle, I think, not Bodle, Bodle, sorry. I always say it wrong. I love her blog. She doesn't blog too much, but I love reading it. I love reading what she's up to and what like her son's up to and stuff. She's a really lovely girl. Love her. Also, another blog I've really enjoyed this year is Kirsty D's blog. I will leave both of them linked below, obviously, but I have been loving their blog. Kirsty blogs about like wellness and everything, and it's just really nice. She also runs Dorset Bloggers, and I did loads of stuff in I did a couple of things with her in 2017 last year, and it was really good, really fun. Got to meet some new bloggers with her and everything, and I got to meet her, and it was just really lovely. Elma blog. I've loved reading her blog. I've read her blog, I'd say, for like 3 months. Since like April I've been reading her, so a fair while I've been reading her blog, like properly reading it. I've really enjoyed it. Yeah, I've been really enjoying reading her blog and everything, and yeah, her name, the handle is Elma, but her name's Emma. She's really lovely. I've met her as well this year. She was really lovely, and yeah, really great. Love her. So those are the 3 kind of blogs I've been reading. There have been other blogs that I've been reading too. There's a couple others that I started reading towards the end of like the year. I started reading another girl called Emma, actually. Emma Louise. I think her blog is called Even Angels Fall, or something like that. I've been reading her blog for the last, because she took over like Bournemouth bloggers and stuff, and so I'm like trying to be friends. So I'm reading her stuff, which is cool. I'm also reading a girl from Bournemouth who I've never met before, but she blogs quite a lot about Disney stuff, is Lottie Does Blog. I really like her blog as well. Quite yellow and quite bright, and she blogs not just about Disney, but she also blogs about like what she buys and stuff and everything. And yeah, it's quite a lot of Disney on her blog, really. I mean, I like it, so I enjoy reading her blog whenever I see her pop up on Twitter. That's kind of it, really. There are other bloggers that I've been like reading and stuff, but they're not ones that I would like. Oh, Alice, actually. Alice Spake from Alice Ann. I've been reading hers because I've been like wanting updates on little Joshua, her son that was born last year. And yeah, I love her blog. Her blog layout is gorgeous. I just love it. Love her. She's such a nice person. Never met her. Hopefully I'll get to meet her in 2018. Yeah, that's kind of all the bloggers. YouTubers now. It's a long list. I'll start with Disney vlog. I mean, most of them are Disney vloggers. So I've got Mason Cooper, who I've spoken about before. He's been to Disneyland Paris like, what, twice this year? And I've been loving watching his vlogs, everything, because he goes into such depth and it's great. I like to say that we've become friends over the last year. We like talk to each other on Twitter and Instagram every now and again, which is cool. So hi Mason, if you're watching. I've got Sam for God. She follows me on Twitter and I met her this year. Whoa, well, last year, but anyway. Yeah, Sam, she makes really long Disney vlogs, like over an hour long. They are beautiful. If you just want to like submerge yourself in the bubble, that is a good Disney vlogger to watch. She also makes other vlogs, like musical theatre vlogs and stuff, which are also really good. She did Vlogmas recently. Like, she does a lot of stuff, and I really wanted to go to her meetup in December, but unfortunately I was unavailable, so therefore couldn't. But Sam for God is a really good blogger, YouTuber. Oh my god. Another Disney vlogger, sorry. Why am I calling everyone bloggers? Oh my god. Another Disney vlogger is Millie's Bee. I think that's her YouTube channel name. She goes to Walt Disney, she's been to Walt Disney World this year, goes to Disneyland Paris a lot, and I love her stuff. She does a lot of Disney content and it's just great. I've been watching her Disney World vlogs recently. She's about to do a Disneyland Paris series, the Christmas one, which I'm very excited to watch because unfortunately I couldn't go this season. So yeah, I really enjoyed watching her. I really enjoyed watching her vlogs, and I'm going to continue watching them throughout 2018 because she seems so like bubbly and friendly and really nice. So I think I pronounced her handle completely wrong. Matthew as well. Matthew. Disney Matt is his YouTube channel name. Yeah, he's been to Disney this year. I haven't watched all of the vlogs yet because I need to, but he makes like so much other Disney stuff. Like he does Disney hauls, like Disneyland Paris hints and tips, pin collection, Disney hauls, Q&A. I love his stuff. He seems really friendly and really nice. So yeah, I'm loving his stuff too. Last Disney vlogger is Charlotte Ruff. I've been loving her. She went to Disney World twice this year. I'm so jealous. And I loved her Disney World vlog series. She's I think the second trip is going up now, kind of thing, every Sunday, and I've like started to watch them and they're really good and everything, and I really love watching them. She goes into quite a lot of depth and you can like watch like the shows in a way with her and stuff. It's just really good. Another YouTuber, Carrie Hope Fletcher. Honestly, whenever I see a video of hers I have to stop and just watch her stuff because it's so good. I love her stuff a lot. Obviously I've like love watching my friends on everything, like my friends' YouTube channels and stuff, but I think those are the ones that I've kind of like gravitated towards the ones I've said already. Oh, I forgot, there's a channel called This Girl Called Holly. Love her stuff too. She does like weekly vlogs and stuff. Love her. Lucy Moon, love her too. Dodie, loved her. Jackmate. This year I've had a real obsession with Jackmate. He's done some amazing stuff this year. He's at 500,000 subscribers. I'm so proud. I was there at like 150,000 subscribers, and yeah, he's finally getting what he deserves because he's just such a good YouTuber. Quickly going to mention apps because I'm running out of storage on my camera. My ultimate favourite app of this year has been Balls. I've non-stop played it. I've never got bored of it. It's so good. I just love it. You just shoot squares and it's just really good. It's really great. I'm really bad at it, but it's quite fun to just... It's quite fun to play when you're not doing anything and you've got nothing to do, or you're waiting for something. You can just play this game. Absolutely. I love this game. I'll spend hours playing it if I don't stop now. I have been loving Disney Magic Kingdom. You can't really see it, it looks a bit weird. I've been absolutely loving this game. You can run your own like Disney park in it, and like I've been playing it all the time and trying to like update it and stuff to make sure it's all good. I've got Snow White. I was really worried I wasn't going to get her. Loved that game. I need to like collect all my stuff because I've got loads of stuff that I haven't collected today. The last thing I'm going to mention is Instagram. I have been loving Instagram this year. I have uploaded quite a few times. I would appreciate if you went on over there and gave me a follow, because I post some quality stuff. I don't not only Disney content, I also post selfies and stuff, so go follow me. But I've also been loving doing like Instagram stories and everything this year. It's just been really quite fun. Let's do one now quickly. Okay. So yeah, I've been loving Instagram story, and I try and update them as much as I can, but I do inevitably forget because I am useless. But yeah, go follow me on Instagram. And that's all my favourites. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, give it a good old thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new around here, because I would really appreciate that. I'm going to try and do my best to get as many subscribers as I can in 2018. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye!